Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Coaches like to say no game is more important than any other. But when you have a couple of top 10 teams ready to square off, yeah, that one carries a little more weight. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Able to find enough room to get it out of it. Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand with 2 of college football's premier teams preparing to slug it out. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 15th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Looking for a productive play on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Milroe. He'll pull it down and run. Short gain on the play before he slides. Alabama pushing the tempo. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama! With the catch in the end zone. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Gets set, first down. He wants to throw. He's going to go for a big one. And he's got it at the 30. Nothing but green ahead. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Dogs!
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're...
Makes the grab at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, falls right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The offense set for a first down play. To throw, it's Beck. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Georgia going up tempo.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Sticking with the running game and finding enough space to get 8, it leaves them with a 4th and 2. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Still running at the 40. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. What a snag by the defense. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown tie. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback that forced the throw to not be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job in the back end, securing the interception, and then taking it the distance.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage.
He's taking the shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Back to throw, it's Beck. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these 3rd downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and flow. Nice job reading the defense. Beautiful pass.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Lovett. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion.
They pick up the 1st down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this 1st down.
Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Gave him 5 on the carry. On second down, he'll let it fly. Grabbed in the middle, it's Etienne. Touchdown Bulldogs! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They just cut into this deficit, and now they're trying to get the ball back early with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and execute. Ball is loose. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll go to the ground. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 21, Georgia 13.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Georgia going up tempo.
That is a really good-looking throw. You think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew
fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got some room to run. The 30. Past the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Bama! Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happen for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds a man on the left. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go back to the air on second down. Got it! Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll run it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Third and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Looking to throw, it's back. Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a relatively short drive covering 39 yards. I don't know what this says about trusting your defense, but they're going for an early onside kick down 1 possession.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They knock him down right there.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Got his man quickly. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Alabama quickly back to the line. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Floating away. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Alabama trying to convert this 4th down. Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Prentice. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! He'll try to tack on one more. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll call for the fair catch here. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw. It's back. Swings it out to his running back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. We're ready to get it started here in the second half. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anymore. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, Dave.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Georgia comes quickly to the line. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Wants to throw on third. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Bulldogs have their offense in high gear. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Evans. They stripped it out. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back, and as an added bonus, they get the first down. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's back. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it! Oh, spins away. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Lining up to add another. They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. So much for playing field position. It's just a one-score game here in the 3rd, and they're lining up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Here comes that Alabama offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a playmaker. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't get on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
The short hands, it's Miller. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long.
And this is exactly what this offense wants and wants to continue to do. A couple more first downs. They just got 2 first downs. Couple more first downs, run the clock with the lead. Great recipe for getting the win.
Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Leaves it with the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense did not. Down.
How about the effort by the running back? Great job. Listen, it's not an ideal situation, but when you get yourself backed up like that, and it's 3rd and eternity, you put yourself in a bad situation. He almost climbed out of it single-handedly. Nice run, nice effort by the running back.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Hard-hitting tackle.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our